going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 24 Ultimate Team video. We got early reveals for Season 4, which is dropping in-game tomorrow afternoon. Now, a couple things to go over before we go over the content coming out. Number one, tomorrow morning, there's going to be server maintenance, so if you watch my video from earlier this afternoon, remember I said a bunch of stuff expires tomorrow, a bunch of things are going to be removed from the game, and even though that timer says tomorrow afternoon, because of that server maintenance, you might not have access to it tomorrow morning, which means really it's going to expire tonight, or maybe like somewhere around 3, 4 in the morning. So if you got anything you need to get done, and I highly recommend watching my video about everything you need to do before tomorrow, we'll link that video down below in the comment section as a pinned comment. If you got anything you need to get done before it potentially goes away, including that Season 3 Field Pass, you might want to do it by tonight, because I think this stuff is out of here by the morning, and I wouldn't be surprised if the content drops around 10:30, 11, maybe a.m. Eastern time, maybe noon or so around that time. So just be careful of that. Also, with the server update and the changes, we might see a brand new gameplay patch, but also it is confirmed on offense is going up to 8 AP, 8 ability points on offense, which isn't really a huge change. And from what I think I heard on the stream, set feet lead is going up to 5 AP, so that kind of neutralizes itself. And honestly, I'm okay with that because offense is way more overpowered than defense. On defense, that's going up to 11 AP, which is huge. I think that'll make defense a little bit more easier for people that are struggling out there to get stops in the game. So those are some things. Also tomorrow, along with Season 4, Team of the Week, week number 17 is also coming out. So let's go over those cards. I didn't get screen captures of the lower overall cards, and most of you don't really care about them. You probably don't even care about the 91s, but we'll go with the 91s, 94s, and 95s. We got Eagles legend Derek Barnett. I'll be honest, I didn't even know he was playing very well for the Texans, so I'm kind of happy for him that he found a home there. He's going to be in the playoffs with the Texans, so that's the defensive 91 overall for week 17. On offense, we have Jawan Johnson, who was one of my favorite cards. I think it was like an 87 overall most feared card, if I remember correctly, but in that snow event where you could only have so many cards over an 88 overall, he was my starting tight end, and he got absolute money for me. Now, I don't think this card is going to be any good, but I just wanted to point that out. So those are the 91s. 94s, we have Josh Allen, but not that Josh Allen, the other Josh Allen. 93 speed left outside linebacker, 95 finesse move, 93 block shed, 91 tackle, 94 acceleration. Power move, super low there at 77, but I kind of like this card, not too bad. And then on offense, CeeDee Lamb gets another card. I don't know how many upgrades he has this year, but it feels like a lot now, or a lot in a small window. This one gives him 94 speed, 94 deep route running, short route running 91, mid 92, catch 93, catching traffic only 87, jumping and spec catch both pretty good. And then we get 2 95 overall LTDs. The first one is Ronnie Hickman, 94 speed, free safety with 93 hit power and 95 zone. Man coverage only 87, so he won't see my field unless we can get that up to the 90s with strategy items. And over on offense, it's going to be Kyler Murray, which I'm pretty sure this is based off his performance against the Eagles. So it's hurting a little bit more now. I got over that loss, and now the EA is bringing the pain back to me. Kyler Murray, 95 overall with 95 speed, 94 throw power, short throw 94, mid 92, deep 93, and you can see the rest of the attributes there. Actually looks like a pretty good card. I did not catch his abilities there. There was a lot going on, so my apologies for that. But of course, when all of this content is in game tomorrow, I got you guys covered with a video. Let's talk about Season 4. So I don't think many people are going to like this. I'll be upfront with you. I'm pretty disappointed with the Season 4 content as well. I think 2 of the cards are pretty good, but the main thing about field passes, the season field passes, is basically they're time gated, right? EA controls when we unlock these cards. And a lot of these cards, they are free, okay? So there are cards out there that are comparable to these ones that you can get right now, but you do have to spend coins for them. So I don't want that to get lost, but at the same time, it's hard to get excited or motivated for some of these cards when you know you can't get them for a month or two, and at that point, they're going to feel more irrelevant. Again, they're still going to be free. I don't want that to get lost. But the main thing I didn't like in the Season 3 Field Pass, they brought back for Season 4 and kind of made it worse. I didn't like how you had to choose between upgrading Barry Sanders or Ted Hendricks. Well, what did they do? They're going to have a collectible that makes you choose between this 94 overall Ty Law, and I'll show you the whole breakdown of the entire Field Pass in a moment. This card doesn't look terrible, but again, if you put the fact that you're not going to have this card for at least 30 days, it's just not going to be the greatest card by then. So Ty Law is the first one. Here's Joe Montana. This one was in those reveal pictures or those teaser images, I believe, and it looks pretty good there. I know you're going to look at his speed and say he's slow. His legend card had wheels. I think it was like 77 speed or something. He still moved very well if you were good in the pocket, and I like this card. He also gets a really cool ability here. Master Tactician for 5 AP basically gives you you get your hot routes. They get, I guess they happen quicker, almost kind of like a conductor type thing, and you get a built-in playmaker similar to what we saw with the backyard QB for Michael Vick in Season 3. So ability is cool on this card. I'm not mad at it at all. It doesn't sound like you're going to be able to go with set feet lead, gunslinger, and hot route master all together on this card, even with the offensive AP going up. So he doesn't really separate himself a ton from the other quarterbacks in the game right now. And then your third one is Chris Jones. It's a defensive tackle. It's boring. I get it. But it actually is a really good card. Like, I might go with this one over the other two. 88 speed Chris Jones, 95 power move, 91 block shed, 89 finesse, 94 tackle and strength. I actually like this card a lot. Again, but you're not going to have it for a while. And they're doing this token. So when you get this token, you basically have to choose out of those three players on which one you want to get to a 94. That's stupid to me. It's incredibly stupid. Like, give us all three of these players out of 94 overall. Don't make us choose. I don't like that at all. It really kind of boils my blood a little bit here. So the other two feature players to me are home runs. They're W's. But we don't know exactly when we're going to have them, and by the time we get them, will they be as good as they look right now? The answer is probably not. 95 speed Jerry Rice, 95 overall, catch 93, catching traffic 92, short route running 93, mid 93, deep route running 94, spec catches 95. It overall looks like a really good card today, but will it look a good card in 45 days from now? Probably not. And he's going to get a short elite. I'm not really going to spend 4 AP on this ability, but I did want to show it to you. The champion of the entire Season 4 Field Pass is Ray Lewis, 94 speed middle linebacker. He will get Lurk Artist for 0 AP, 93 zone, 96 hit power, 92 block shed, 95 tackle, 92 strength. This is a home run of a card. You're probably thinking, you know, it's not better than a Harold Carmichael or Gronk, but you have to keep in mind, I mean, Carmichael's inexpensive, but like the middle linebacker Gronk card, very expensive right now. This card will be free. So I think this one is a W. It's a big name. I'm happy with it. I'm not mad. He's going to get the Enforcer Supreme ability, which I think is unique to just him. Grants unbreakable, demoralizing hit sticks. Again, we mentioned he gets Lurk Artist for 0 AP. That's all I really care about. This looks like Megatron, not the football player, but the Transformer as far as the icon goes on there. And here is the entire Field Pass. So again, a couple things to point out. Level 6, you get the Ty Law, but he's at a 90 overall. Level 14, you get Joe Montana, but he's at a 92 overall. And you have to wait all the way to level 34 to get Chris Jones at a 93 overall. And then you get that token, which is so far down the road to get one of those three players through a 94. I don't like it. Jerry Rice is a level 44 reward for the 95 overall. And then the Ray Lewis card will actually be in the welcome pack. I think they said he starts at an 86, and every 10 levels, so level 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50 will give you a token. The token will eventually get him up to a 96 overall. So you'll have him early on. He can play in the back of your depth chart for a little while, and then eventually he'll be usable. One other thing they added, which I actually think is a home run, I like this one a lot. So look at like level 26, for example, level 46. You get these Season 4 set tokens. You're going to be able to earn up to 4 of them, and you have decisions to make. To me, it's a no-brainer, in my opinion at least, to take the 4 tokens. You can basically trade them in for a certain overall fantasy pack. It is BND, but 4 of the set 4 tokens, which is the max you can earn, you'll be able to trade those in for a 94 overall BND fantasy pack. I'm guessing it's going to give you a choice out of all the 94s in the game. 3 will give you a 92 overall, 2 will give you a 91 overall, and 1 will give you a 90. You can mix up that combination, but the max number of tokens you can get is going to be 4, so I'll be saving those for the 94 overall. And then we'll close it out by one more time looking at all of the rewards in there. Normally, you know, they had like an Unstoppable pack, an AKA pack, things like that are not in here, so I'm guessing those Season 4 tokens are going to be replacing them. There are some uniforms in here. There's some coin rewards. I wish maybe they bumped up the coin rewards a little bit more than 10k early on. Level 43, you get 15k, 45, you get 20k. Looks like that's going to be the max. I don't think I see anywhere where there's 30 or 40k in there. Of course, there's your standard packs that we get. Level 57 has a legendary strategy item, so I'm cool with that. Similar to the purple one that we saw, this one will likely be gold at the end of the field pass, and the Season 5 collectible at level 52 to give you a jump start over on the Season 5 field pass whenever that comes out. We'll see exactly how many days this one will be available for. It'll have a timer once it goes live, but you guys let me know how you feel about the Season 4 field pass. To me, first thought, super underwhelming. I like part of it, but the majority of it, I'm just not a fan of. You guys let me know how you feel. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.